time of the season when love runs high in this time.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to Master Debatin', the show where both credentials and facts are most definitely not checked. I'm your host, Emma Thorne, and today we have 4 debaters here to debate the most famous question with only 4 possible answers. Which is the best season, winter, spring, summer, or fall? First up, fighting for winter, we have Melanie Heim. So what is your favorite winter activity?
Oh, my favorite winter activity, I would say, is going snowboarding / skiing, like, with my friends. Even just, like, hanging out at the lodge in the winter time is always a good time.
Good one.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now over to Chris, who will be fighting for summer. What is the best summer vacation spot?
Best summer vacation spot, I'm gonna have to say a classic, going to the beach with the family. You go for a week, you have a great time, get a little tan, nothing better than that.
Cool. So for spring, we have Liam. Now, do April showers actually bring May flowers?
Oh, 100%. I don't even think that's in question, you know? It's getting started, the seasons are starting to get warmed up. We're leading into summer, and we're just having a great time in the spring.
I see, yeah. And last, but maybe not least, I guess we'll find out, is Allie for fall. Now, do you prefer fall or autumn for the name?
Ooh, that's a great question. I think autumn and fall have like different colors associated with it. So I'd say fall. I think fall.
All right.
I like it better.
Now let's start this debate. So first up, Chris,
What's
what's
up?
your argument for summer? What's this big thing?
Look, here's the thing. During the summertime, you're not in school. Look, I love to see my friends when I'm in college. You know, it's great, but I'm a social guy. I can go visit them wherever. Here's the thing. The family, I'm a family guy. My family, every single year, we go to the beach. This beach called LBI in New Jersey. It's a beautiful place. We get a beach house. We're there together as a family. There's not much work I have to do. Sure, you might have an internship, but you're also getting paid for that. You're tanning, you're eating good food, you're maxing, you're relaxing. And dare I say, it's a great time.
You mentioned how there's no school, but do you ever, miss your friends? Because in the
Yes.
fall time, you go back and you see all your friends, and it's
You
the
do.
highlight of the year. You get excited. You see all your friends. You're all back together. You do all these activities together that you haven't done since probably May. And
Oh,
come on,
since about the spring, you're saying, right?
Oh.
Since
Whoa.
you haven't done all those fun activities since the amazing
but a lot of those
spring we had.
activities you can't do in the spring because of rain.
But
April
I
showers.
don't know about that, because I think I've had a lot of good 70 degrees day, maybe hucking some dye, you could even say. But
Maybe like 3
Here?
of them, though. Because
Here?
it's been winter time here. It's been winter for the
Yes.
mostly of it.
I don't
And
know.
in winter, you get to spend time with your friends and with your family because you're in school and then you leave for winter break, of course.
You
You
can
see your
still-
family, and then you
Yeah.
come back and it's still winter, and you get to see your
Thank
friends,
you.
and you get to
But
do
who-
all
Just
those
like
winter
you can
activities.
spend time with friends at home. I have friends at home, and my friends from
What about-
Ithaca, I can call and can say,
Yeah.
hey, what up, Finna Shawty? Do you want to come over and go to the beach? And they're like, yeah, because they love me. Maybe
Yeah,
they
but
don't
you
love
guys-
you in the
no.
summer,
I
but they
think we're
love
missing.
me.
I think we're missing the best point about all of this. Not only seeing your friends at home for the summer, seeing your friends at school. That's spring right there. You gotta admit too. Spring still goes on through May. That first whole month you're home, sometimes some of the best times you have with your friends, you're not really necessarily getting full into your internships or working fully. You get to spend the most time with your friends you can over the summer, and also enjoy the last days and weeks of school with your friends while the warm weather's around.
And you also
Guys,
get
I
to
honestly-
enjoy
Hold on,
the
hold on.
Better than that.
So you also mentioned family.
Yeah.
Now, holidays is a big time for family. Now, like, what holidays do you guys, like, I know winter
I mean,
has
winter's
a lot
got
of
a lot of the
family.
holidays. I feel like we got Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, mostly that. But that's a big time. It's a big holiday season, New Year's even. So all that time you get to spend with your family, and it's nice and chilly. You get to bundle up. You get to stay like nice and warm. Even if it is cold out, I'd rather put on a little sweatshirt, put on a jacket, and stay. When thinking about the summer, I don't want to be sitting on the beach sweltering.
Oh,
And
I'm
I
so
bet you
hot.
also
no.
wear socks when you sleep, okay?
I think
I don't know about you guys, but Halloween, I have some of the best childhood memories with my family and with all my friends as a kid. And even nowadays, I have all those memories with my friends here. And once I graduate, I'm
Can
back
we
home.
maybe talk about, as college kids especially, one of the best times ever, spring break? You know? Spring break right in the middle of the spring pretty much. You can go on any trip you want pretty much. A lot of people will go anywhere like abroad, or a lot of people go to Florida or something like that. That's the best time.
You could travel anywhere though. You could travel to the cold. Sometimes it's winter in some places during spring break. So if you want that cold, you can do that during
And I
the
can
summer.
also
think
travel
people
to
want
the
the cold.
Antarctic in the summer. What are we talking about? If you're talking about that amazing break with friends, that's the summertime. It's a break for the
No,
whole.
you can go
Yeah.
anywhere
I
in
wanna
the
see-
fall.
All
It's
right,
the
well,
best weather.
speaking of breaks, this debate is feeling like summer. It's getting so hot. So before we spring forward too far, we'll need to cool off during our winter break. We'll be right back.
It seems today that all you see Dessert, ladies. Ooh. Ooh, there's only 3. These look good. Oh, you didn't get one. Here. I have both.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Mention that.
Welcome back to Master Debatin'. We're just going to fall back right into the debate. So I know over a break we were discussing the dates and the alignments of these holidays, and you said Thanksgiving. Now, Thanksgiving is normally fall. What are your thoughts about that?
I don't even know why she said that, because not only does fall have Halloween, fall also has Thanksgiving, you know? The season of giving, the season of thanks, being with family, you know? Great food, mashed potatoes, turkey, stuffing. Come on. I mean, yes, I get it. Christmas, New Year's, whatever. You got Halloween and you got Thanksgiving, and they're only a month from each other. You know, Halloween's done. Don't worry. You know, you have Thanksgiving to look forward to.
Speaking
And
about
then fall.
scary, I
After
bet you like
Thanksgiving.
razor blades in your candy.
Oh, boo-hoo. You know what's scary?
You know
Thunderstorms
what's
and
scary?
hurricanes in the
Kids
summer.
dying every single year
Kids
from
die
having
in
razor
hurricanes.
blades.
Well,
in
you
their-
know what's wonderful? Seeing the Easter Bunny. You
Oh,
know,
please.
you get to spend time with your family.
He
You get to
doesn't
have a little
exist.
bit of
The Easter
Can I
Bunny
say
doesn't
something?
exist.
We're getting
pal.
a little bit off topic of, let's talk about the fact that they're seasons and the weather. Fall, you're going to tell me that fall doesn't have the best winter? It's cold, but
best
it's
winter?
not.
What?
Sorry, the best
I
weather.
don't know. I don't know
The
about
best
that one.
weather.
You
The
just
best
talk about
weather.
winter, 'cause
No,
winter's
because
the
Slow
best.
down here.
So
Yeah,
listen,
yeah,
if you
yeah.
think about it, it's warmer weather. We're talking about maybe like low 60s, high 50s.
Oh, excuse me. You're
Great
talking about
weather.
spring right there. You're talking
No,
about spring.
fall has that in September, and then once it gets to October, it gets
I'm
more
sorry?
to the lower 50s, higher 40s.
we also-
Great weather, wind.
Point out
Yeah.
that
Wind?
Weather?
Wind.
Wind
What are
is
we talking
everywhere.
There's like
about
a
wind?
little bit
You're
of
talking
wind when
about
it's still a
all
little
the
hot
breeze,
outside.
like a
Yeah, but
breeze.
it gets
Summer
so,
are
and it
dying.
gets so
Sorry, I
windy.
didn't know you loved the wind. I feel like wind's not something everyone really loves now. Like, I think
Be a
I'd rather
fall
have
wind.
a
Like the wind.
beautiful
Yeah,
day.
but
Wind also
What
brings
about
storms.
A beautiful day.
Okay, Mrs.
Going-
Snowstorm,
Okay, but snow is not
Mrs.
as bad as
blizzard.
as
are
a
you-
tornado.
What about
Name
snow?
calling
There's
now.
so many things to do with snow.
There's so many
like,
things to do with the snow. You can make snowmen. You can even hang out inside.
Have you ever heard of a
Have
leaf
you ever heard
pile?
of snow cones?
Okay, yeah,
That's
leaf
for
pile.
the
What if you don't
summer.
have enough
Pile?
leaves in that pile and someone jumps in and they hit their head on the ground? What happens then?
Well,
Snow
that's
is nice
user
and
error.
cushy and
That's
it's
user
nice and
error for how
soft.
that
What
person's
happens
jumping
when you're
in if
going
they hit their
skiing
head.
and you run head first into a tree or you go off a cliff because you don't know how to ski?
Okay, well, you should wear
What
a
about
helmet
people that
then.
don't know how to swim? What can you do in the summer?
You can
Yeah,
tan.
without drowning.
Oh, tan. That gets boring really quickly.
You can play volleyball
See,
on the
you
beach.
guys are all
So
very,
now you're just
very,
sitting on the beach
very
sweating.
angry with your season, it seems. I'm very content. Just a nice, calming spring.
Because you don't have much to
heading in-
say.
Oh, I have a lot
It's
to
so
say.
rainy
I
over
have
there. It
everything
is
to
raining
say.
like
What are your
every day
thoughts
during
on
the
every
spring.
day?
when it snows
What
like
about-
in the spring. So it's spring now and it's
I have not had a
so
hot
ridiculous.
day in
So
Ithaca
what
in
is
so long.
Oh, really?
You guys
'Cause I had
have
one
been
last
And you're
week.
not going to have
Oh,
that?
really?
I had
Yeah,
one that was
one.
like 75
One.
degrees.
One.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Literally last
One.
week.
Really?
Yeah, you want to keep on saying really?
There's
I
been
had, I had a
about-
great day.
There's
And
probably about many days of nice weather you can count on one hand in the spring so
Let's
far.
all-
It's
that's not true.
usually
Not
been
even.
winter.
Also, too, let's talk about this at the beginning of the spring. The spring will go all the way until about June.
This is
And
true.
the
We
summer
have-
will go
in the
into
summer, the-
August.
At that
Maybe
point,
even
once it's June,
early
people think it's
September, dare I say.
But is it? No, it's spring. It's still
Fall
spring.
goes from September
Yeah.
all the way to end of November. Then it's winter time. That's when you can do what you want with the snow. But then
Doesn't fall
spring,
And
go
winter's
into
great.
people
December?
forget
And
about
winter
spring.
is honestly the
Yeah.
longest. I feel
Yeah.
like winter
think you get your
stays for
dates
the
Fall
longest
mixed
goes
amount of
into
time.
December.
Fall goes
People
into December.
forget
Yeah.
about spring. I don't know. When I'm looking at that calendar, I'm looking.
I
about
don't. It's my
spring.
I'm
birthday.
looking
My
summer,
birthday's in
fall,
spring.
winter, summer. I skipped
Yeah.
birthdays.
My
So,
birthday's in spring, but
speaking
I'm
of
humble.
birthdays-
Because
My
I know
birthday's
that
in
it's
summer, and I'm humble too.
You
I
know
know that
what?
spring's just the best season. It trumps everything.
Yeah, well, my
Which
birthday's in the
season
winter,
is the
so.
best for birthdays.
And you're
Because like
not
summer,
humble.
you can have like pool parties and
You
stuff.
can.
You can't.
That's
winter,
true.
you
You
gotta
can go to
stay
the
in
beach.
bed.
Yeah, well,
As
like
someone with a
vacation.
winter.
Spring,
That's
spring
true.
is amazing too because spring, you're getting into that warmer weather. You can have a birthday in like mid-May. Just got home. You're seeing all your friends and family.
Stuck in
You
traffic
just-
from a thunderstorm, probably
What?
pouring rain.
What?
Yeah.
People
Why
are
is- you're
crashing.
getting-
Okay.
That's a winter thing right there.
No, that's rain.
No,
and that's
you
spring.
can crash from rain too.
100%.
You can crash from winter storms, but you can also crash from
People
rain.
never
just
crash
Let's
in
talk
summer.
about
You
fall
talk about
birthdays.
that?
Oh, wait,
Pumpkin
they-
patches.
I think,
They definitely
Starbucks.
crash in the summer.
yeah.
Starbucks pumpkin chai
Starbucks.
latte with your friends, pumpkin patches, haunted
but-
houses.
It's a big
Starbucks,
activity
let's talk about
season.
stargazing.
All right. Well, that is all the time we have today. A big thank you to our debaters and the Four Seasons. Next on Master Debatin', we will be debating on which of Professor Pete Johans' classes is the easiest A. Stay with us.